Well, hello everyone, this is Fire Gobbo, or Dom Scythe, as according to my YouTube page. Just gonna go over the new season for PvP and the new changes. I know I said I was gonna do a class breakdown, but I haven't found any really good video editing software yet, and we'll see how that goes moving forward. I plan to start a training as soon as I get a little bit more into Vision. He's just 200 XP short, so let it sit for now. These are my current stats. Everyone's looking good at that. And let's go into player versus player. Pretty good change. See how it's doing. If you've seen my previous videos, you know what group I'm using right now. As you can see, it's still pretty consistent. This is actually the hardest point in a PvP season. The early week, where all the high-end, or what normally would be high-end players, are still stuck in the middle with all of us, so we end up getting into big fights, and I lose a lot of my early attacks just because some people they're way too low in their standings right now, and they should get eventually high enough that it'll become a fair match for most of us. So, about the only thing that's changed right now is I got the Warbringer Axe, second last day of the tournament last season. It's unfortunately just better than Advanced Idea, and is just more consistent with what I'm using in my group. Even though I did get the Aegis armor, I've continued to use the Tactician armor simply because of the way that the custom sword here works to keep my characters alive, and with only for killing to kill off the few blasters that are very important. I guess we can go over a quick list of the two new heroes and what I think of them real quickly. With Vision, I can definitely see there's a couple bugs with him. First of all, the gathering energy doesn't seem to work. It only does it for the very first turn, then it disappears. I hope that gets fixed. That'll be a nice change to him. It'll help increase his damage a little bit. I see using him, once I get him to level 9, I'm going to actually do a build that I think will work rather nicely. It's going to be a little bit iffy. I'm going to definitely try it though for you on screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Mega Sentinel, I can definitely say she's not what I was expecting. After doing a bunch of tests with different ISO builds and different defensive, different support, different offensive, in the end, all-powerful is perfect for her. You shouldn't be using her defensively, I don't think. She's missing too much in just the base stats, as you can tell from defense and evasion. It's pretty okay, and you never want to use chaotic ISO. Being a scrapper and bruiser and tactician, which when I go over the whole build that I have in mind for her, we'll talk a bit more about it, but in the end, I'm not impressed with her entirely, mostly because I don't see how she fits with anyone in particular. The best fit I've found to date is Psylocke, and I will be showing that build again when I get to level 9 and can do a little bit more testing with that. That'll be in my next video for sure. This video, I'm just going to go through a couple more fights and we'll just see how things are going right now. After this, I do have my video editing software that I'm going to be trying. I'll do my class video hopefully today as well, and I'll put that up as well. This is testing a different version of my video capture software, which I'm using OBS right now. Alright, and so let's go into the first match. Alright, as you can see, I've put 20 of these rings in now. It's a new season. It's been a while since I upgraded across the board, so these are about the numbers I think will get us across. 160,000 added between should be enough to get us through the entire season. Alright. With this group here, I don't think it's going to be a hard fight. Odds are, I'm thinking Wolverine and probably Scarlet Witch. It could be anyone. Nightcrawler Britain. This is a fairly good combo. A little easy if you know what to expect. And one of the big benefits of using this group, it's very stun resistant. It doesn't seem like it should be, because they still get stunned and everything, but the regeneration every turn makes a huge difference. I'm not worried about the stuns at all. Alright, so we know he has the signpost. You can see it in his hand. So this was a good use. He put the item that he has up front that is going to be on his title card here. So it's not telling us anything about what he's got on himself. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to stun him if we can and activate our combat reflexes. Decent hit by him there. Trigger scent is good. There's the stun. And we'll follow it up with Blades of Rage. Oh, good protect. Didn't get the bamf, but that's alright too. Alright. Well, we don't have too much going against us, but I do want to get rid of the Roar of Valor. It increases his stats a bit too much, and it's easy for him to just run away with it if he goes too long. So we'll get rid of that. And I believe the better thing to do right now is just to try and take him out, because he's going to attack, so this is going to take over 50% of his health. But with the attack damage itself and then the migraine or the mental scarring afterwards. With this, it might even kill him, so we'll see how it goes. So 2 stack of bleed, not quite low enough, but then she will kill him when we need to. We'll try and kill him, since we're stealthy from our combat reflexes, and hopefully we won't ever see what else he has on his agent. That's fine. So, Blades of Rage, that brings down Captain Britain, and the fight's over. Even more so because of that, now he's going to kill himself with his retaliation. And that's the first match.